It is time now for the Sweetheart Program, brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients.
Leslie Kerby got to bring his wife Susan home from the hospital on April the 22nd, and she had been hospitalized for 79 days. I cannot imagine what that day was like. Susan was born in Lubbock, July 27, 1961, to Bill and Owisha Pointer. They are both now deceased. She had 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and one of her brothers was Lonnie Gibson, who was a photographer here in Muleshoe. Leslie was born April the 7th, 1959, to James L. and Oline Kerby in Littlefield. And his father is now deceased, but his mother, Oline, lives at the Harmony House in Amherst. He has 3 sisters. Susan and Leslie were high school sweethearts in Littlefield, and he graduated in 1977, and she graduated in 1979. Susan Pointer and Leslie Kerby were married 39 years ago on January the 4th, 1980, at the Parkview Baptist Church in Littlefield. They came to Muleshoe in 1997 when he was transferred from Littlefield with Excel Energy, where he has now worked for 29 years, and he is an excellent employee. They have 4 sons: Rhett Kerby, who lives in Sudan with his wife Kylie, and Landon Kerby and his wife, the farmer Ashley May, who live in Whiteface; Gunnar Kerby and his wife Sydney, who live in Lubbock; and also Roper Kerby, who lives in Canyon. They have 9 grandchildren. The last grandchild was born while Susan was in the hospital, and she didn't get to hold the baby until just recently. Gunnar and Sydney have a newborn baby son, River, and Susan is excited about that. Susan and her mother were both photographers when you had to develop the film and also process it. She also sold Cellular One cell phones here in Muleshoe for a while and has worked for Harlan Abstract out of Littlefield for 10 years. They are members of the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe. Susan is a very outgoing and people person. Leslie is a kind-hearted man and a Christian man too. For 17 days, he sat at his wife's bedside while she was in a coma and never ever left her one time. They had a coming home party for Susan at the Rhett Kerby's new home in Sudan. Susan says the Muleshoe Area Medical Center and the EMS of Bailey County saved her life. She is truly a miracle. God bless you both and your entire family, Leslie and Susan Kerby.
The Sweetheart Program has been brought to you today by Hereford Feed Ingredients. You can find it on muleshoetv.com on our website. Click on the Sweetheart link at the top of the page. If you'd like to nominate someone to be our sweetheart here on muleshoetv.com, call 806-272-3990. We need a short biography and a picture.